Most people live in panic mode. They confuse movement with progress. They think if they're not grinding, they're falling behind. But let me ask you something. Have you ever sat completely still? No distractions, no multitasking, just thinking, and felt more clarity, more direction, more power than after an entire day of being productive? That's not laziness. That's precision. That's intelligence. The world worships the grind. But the elite, we know how to win by doing less and making every action count. Let me break it down for you. This isn't about sitting back and hoping for miracles. It's about using stillness as a weapon and turning doing nothing into the most strategic move in the game. Step 1. Know when to stop moving. Everyone's sprinting, but no one's asking where they're going. You ever see people chasing goals that aren't even theirs? That's what happens when you move without thinking. I don't just move. I pause. I analyze. I observe the board before I make a move. Sometimes, doing nothing is how you see everything. That's how I stay 5 steps ahead while others run in circles. Step 2. Train the power of observation. When you're still, you start to see what's hidden. The patterns, the motives, the weaknesses in others. The real game begins when you stop talking and start watching. Most people are loud, reactive, insecure. I stay silent. And in that silence, I collect powerful data. The world underestimates people who say little and move less. That's their mistake. Step 3. Let the world move first. I don't make the first move unless it's necessary. Because the first to move is often the first to reveal their hand. I watch. I listen. I let people show me who they are, what they value, what they fear, and then I respond, surgically. Doing nothing gives me the upper hand. It gives me control. Step 4. Value mental stillness more than business. Mental chaos is the enemy of smart decisions. When your mind is overloaded, you act out of fear, not power. That's why I create space. I unplug. I think in silence. No notifications. No noise. Just strategy forming in my mind like a blueprint. And when I do act, it's clean, intentional, precise. Step 5. Win before you even move. This is where most people get it wrong. They think results come after action. I make sure results are already in motion before I even lift a finger. How? By creating leverage. By understanding timing. By letting my reputation, presence, and silence do the work for me. Sometimes, I walk into a room, say nothing, and still dominate the entire interaction. Because I've already done the real work behind the scenes. That's not magic, that's calculated stillness. Step 6. Let others destroy themselves. You ever see someone try too hard? They talk too much, overcompensate, make emotional moves, and then they self-destruct. You didn't have to do anything, they collapsed on their own. That's what happens when you understand restraint. You let chaos unfold, and you stay completely calm, in control, observing every crack in their armor. Doing nothing, sometimes, is how you win without ever fighting. Step 7. Refine your timing to surgical precision. It's not about how much you do, it's about when you do it. A well-timed word, a well-placed silence, a decision made at the exact right moment. I've made moves in 5 seconds that shifted the entire dynamic of a relationship, a business, a negotiation, not because I was busy, but because I was ready. Doing nothing gave me that clarity, that edge. Step 8. Redefine progress itself. Progress isn't just climbing. Sometimes it's sitting still while others burn out, while they grind themselves into the ground. I recharge. I refine. I prepare. And when I move again, I blow past them like they were standing still. Because they were chasing movement. I was building momentum. Step 9. Trust that stillness builds pressure. Stillness isn't weakness. It's pressure building in silence. Like a storm that looks calm until it hits. That's me. I'm not loud. I'm not everywhere. But when I act, it's felt. I don't chase attention. I let presence speak. And when I enter the room, people feel that pressure. Because they know. This guy doesn't move unless it matters. Step 10. Never underestimate the man who waits. The man who can wait. Who can sit in discomfort. Who can delay gratification. He's dangerous. Because he's not impulsive. He's not chasing dopamine. He's playing the long game. I don't need to win every moment. I need to win the war. And to do that, sometimes I sit still. I let the world spin. And I smile. Because I already know how it ends. Doing nothing is not about being lazy. It's about being in control. It's the discipline to pause. The strength to observe. The genius to wait until the move is unavoidable. Most people panic when nothing is happening. I thrive in it. Stillness is my weapon. Silence is my strategy. And precision is my edge. So let them chase every trend. Let them run around proving themselves. I'll be right here, doing nothing, until it's time to do everything. Be elite. Stay elite.